What's up, guys? Welcome to a very special edition of Lethal's Vapor Lounge Live. I'm Chris Lethal Coils, and of course you know my very special guest, Mr. Goober Vapes. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing
No?
all right. How about you?
No? Just
Nobody
no?
knows the one.
Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody, not one person. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a very special announcement. This is a Goodbye Goober episode. It's pretty much how it sounds. It will be temporary, but for the foreseeable future, our good friend Goober Vapes will be leaving, reviewing, and live streaming for a while. So things have come up in his life, and big love, Goober. Thank you very much for everything you've done
No
so
problem.
far, man. It's been great having you in the community. Also, in addition to being Goober's goodbye episode, I say goodbye like this because it's going to be temporary. He is going to be coming back at some point. We don't know when. But in addition to that, we also have a very, very special announcement. And as you can see, we have another person who you cannot see just yet. Guys, I want you all to welcome with open arms Lethal's Vapor Lounge Live new co-host, Mr. Frank the Freaking Wolf.
La- Ladies and Edelman,
Ladies and Edelman, what's going on, brother? How you
what's
doing,
going on,
man?
guys?
Welcome to the show. This is the first that you're gonna be our co-host here. I can't wait. Big things in the future, brother. Big things. Hell yeah. So, Goober, we have another surprise for you coming in a little while. They're not here yet, but they will be showing up as what they said to me last. So I take that for what it is. What is this? Why don't we go over what we're vaping on for our buffets to start? Goober, you're the star of this show tonight, so why don't you go ahead and give us your buffet first?
Sadly, I only have really two things. Um, the Vaporesso Zero, I believe it is.
Right
That's
on.
it. Not too bad. And my usual Twisted Mrs. TM150 Black Recoil Rebel. And sadly, that's it. That's all I have running at the moment.
What do you got juice-wise?
Juice Wise actually is from the Ruby Roo line.
Oh, I'm jelly. I want
I'm
to try
jealous.
her line of juices.
Yes.
Um, it's
That's
kind
not
of
a
mixed up
euphemism either.
right now, so I'm running kind of low. But I have Samantha, which is a passion fruit lemonade.
Ooh, very nice.
Interesting.
Bad. I did a review on this one. I can't remember if I posted it though. But there's a little bit left. Horchata, and it does
Horchata.
taste like the drink.
I've never had a horchata.
What?
Serious.
You're missing
I'm
out.
not. I'm not
You're
even
You're really
joking.
missing out. And
I'll have to-
Center, no, I'm not trying to go for a Jackson 5 reunion. I just didn't.
Haven't shaved yet.
Yeah,
Haven't cut
I
it.
haven't had a haircut. And
There
this
you
one
go.
is called Mei. It's a black currant fruit pastel. Pretty good.
Fruit pastilles.
Oh,
That's very nice. I've got some fruit pasties going on right here.
fruit pastels.
Yep.
There was one more I had, but I think I used it all.
Oh,
Can't remember where it's at.
Frank, you want to take it away? Give us your buffet.
Uh, Dreamer Ardent combo
Sexy.
with Surf Satisfying. Basically like raspberry iced tea. I like them. I'll be honest with you. And next setup, Vindicator with the Vapes 2 Goon Cap on it with some Pony and Acid. I like them. This is like my
I have
all-day vape.
not
all the
tried
time.
that juice. As shamed as I might be of that, I have not tried Pony on Acid yet.
You should.
I got to. I have to. I have to try it once.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet either.
Yeah, Smacks is like one of my favorite juice lines, to be honest. So they have like the peaches and cream. This one is, I don't know, I forgot which one it was, but the flavor is really good. So can't blame for that. And then
No,
lastly,
not at all.
Venice Valley with the redemption top on it with Eden from Illusions. So basically, it's a red apple black currant.
Ooh,
Red apple black currant.
red
It's
apple, black currant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That sounds
actually
delicious.
looking
It
for
is.
some different juice here. Let me see. We can vape some of this. I gotta get rid of some of these bottles that I've got like 5 mils left in.
Or just finish them.
That's what I mean. I have to finish them off. I've got a bunch of bottles with only like 5 mils left in them. I don't know why, but I gotta vape them all. I gotta vape through them. That's it.
It
That's it.
depends what juice though, because there's some that you really want to finish.
Here's
But
one I
like,
really
you can't
don't.
get it.
Here's one I really don't. Fantasy Orange. It's like an orange Fanta soda, like an orange soda, but the Coolada in it is just too much. Too much for me.
Yeah.
With
I can't
that
take Colada sometimes though.
deadly sinner, with that beard, you should change your name to Chris Amish Coils. Yes. Yes, maybe I should. I'm not going Amish though.
No, that's not close to Amish yet.
808 Kevin K, what's going on, Ben? So yeah, I guess I should go over what I'm vaping on at the moment. I mean, I think that's a good idea. Feel free to let me know if you just don't give a shit. But anyways, we got the topside tool with the Drop Dead on top there. In that, I have the fruit pasties. Also, we've got that overpowered 21700 stack with the FP RTA on top. Love
Nice.
that. In that, I've actually got some Mexican fried ice cream. In which one do I want to show first? I've got two more because I'm not going to vape on that one. So first up, we've got the Knuckle mechanical tube mod 18650 with the the Duster with the Knuckle RDA on top. In that, I'm running some strawberry Yogi granola bar. There you go. And finally, one of my favorite setups that I haven't had running in quite a while, the Rig V3 Punisher Edition
Nice.
with the dead rabbit on top with the brass butcher cap and a brass knurled drip tip on top there as well.
Nice. Good stuff, man.
And in that, I just dripped some lemon granola bar from Yogi as well. That's what I'm vaping on. What am I drinking on? I got some ginger ale. That's it. Nothing exciting tonight. No beer, no wine,
see.
no liquor. What do you guys got there, Goober? I saw you taking a sip of something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Goober?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just talking to you.
I'm
I-
sorry.
I
I
was.
was getting headphones for the messes over there.
Good thing you said phones. I was getting head. That just doesn't lead to very good images.
Sorry, what'd you say?
What were
My
you
bad.
just sipping on?
Oh. Fruit punch.
Yeah, buddy. Get it. Fruit
Yeah,
punch.
boy.
I'm on ginger ale. Frank's going dry.
Iced tea.
Iced tea. Very nice.
I actually gave up soda since I've been trying to lose weight, so
I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out real quick to everybody in chat. Mr. Chris Storm, welcome to the stream. Deadly Sinner, Jason Lee, Goober Vapes, what's going on, dude? Wolfbite, aka Frank Freaking Wolf, is in chat as well. Tolamac. We've got Nate Jones, what's going on? Andike Magyar, Jackie McGuire, how we all doing? We got 808 Kevin K. Big love, guys. Thank you for joining us for the stream.
Aloha.
We do have another person that should be joining us. I'm not sure exactly when, but that could be a thing that happens relatively soon. For sure, brother. Okay. I just had a message from the person, and I messaged them back. So, there we go. There we go.
I am scared.
Yes, you should be. You
You
very much should be. But
Because I am too.
because I am too. You don't be. They're a good person. They're a good person. And
They don't bite.
not
They
at
just
all.
take your soul.
Yeah, they just take your soul.
Pretty much.
So Goober, how long have you been going straight now with your videos and your live streaming?
I would say I think 2 years.
2 years.
Let me
Ooh.
Dang,
2 to
man.
3. Let me double. Has it been 3?
It's 2 years. That's quite some time.
Okay, I got clarification. Just over 3.5.
Over 3.5 years.
Dude.
Man, and now stuff's come up for you, and now you have to kind of leave this behind you for a time.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening, especially my mom's health going down.
Oh,
She's gonna have
man.
surgery soon, so
Well, man, best of luck to her, and best wishes for everything that's going on with you.
All the
Um,
best.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, stay up. Um, I assume you're probably gonna miss it and miss the people that you interact with on a usual basis.
center.
3.5 years and you still can't grow a mustache. Hope puberty kicks in for you soon, Goobs. Shane Davies, what's going on? Big love, brother. Thank you
Okay.
very much for popping into the stream. Appreciate it. Um, so yeah, 3.5 years, and now you have to walk away from it. That can't be easy to do, man.
No, I'm
Um,
hoping it's not too long.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to go in too much detail. You said your mother's health, so that's one reason, one of the aspects of your life that is really impacting you now, and why you have to step away. Is there anything else you care to talk about as to why you have to step back for a while?
That work's starting to pick up, so it's taking a lot of time and just simply financially,
Hmm.
bills are starting to go up a little bit and having to cut corners.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And I can imagine you need the work hours so that you can make that financial situation work. You know.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming, I'm not assuming, I can understand how, working as much as you're going to need to, it doesn't leave you a lot of time or motivation to really get into your video work and do your live streamings. Um, I know when things start to pick up for me and I start getting really, really busy, I get tired and I can't find the motivation to really do anything. Uh, do you find that as well, Frank?
Dude, like usually, okay, work has been steadily been growing actually for the past few days. I don't know why, but like previously summer is the most should be, and it used to be like the busiest season, you know what I mean? Like people, interact with us and, we ship their orders. But like after that, a little bit going to like the not the summer season, but like the fall season, it kind of goes down. But like
Yeah.
we've been busy all day, and then it usually is the case where my focus, I think, gets loose. To be honest with you, like especially when it comes a time when you're so busy and you're doing a lot of things. It's just like life. You want life to be on the fast pace kind of thing. So usually that's the case for me. I don't know when you guys, but it busy is better. At least you do something. But sometimes it's not too good to be too busy at all too.
Right. But in the aspect of, in addition to your real life and your work picking up so you can make those funds, in addition to that, you've also got this other side of life where you're in front of the camera and you've got to put in the work to do the reviewing and you've got to set up for your live streams. When
Yep.
you're working that much, it really takes a lot of time away from all of that other stuff because you got to focus on real life.
It does. And usually like for me, I mean, I don't do reviews, right? But like I do videos, live streams, advocacy kind of things, and all the fun jazz and shenanigans that you can see on Crown Vapes YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
basically. but it takes a toll on me, especially when I'm doing videos, especially when you're going home and you're just editing your own stuff. It's like, dude, I have work again tomorrow, and then it's going to make you lose a little bit of dedication to your work. But usually that's what I see in myself. So you know,
Yeah, you do lose a little dedication. I can understand that. You feel the same, Goobs, that like a lot of the extra that you have to do now, the extra work you have to put in, really takes away your dedication, your motivation to put in the time to do the work.
It does, especially trying to operate also two other channels. Kind of makes it hard because you want to try to keep up with each one. And
Yep.
I do it mainly because one, I love you guys, and the other two things that I do. But also for me is to help keep me out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I keep myself busy, then
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in trouble.
Truth.
sure.
You don't have much time to get in trouble.
Exactly. So just
Well,
I got to take a step back, get myself back into order.
so let's clarify for everybody in chat. What what is it you're going to be doing with your channel, with your Facebook, with the group? What's happened already and what's going to happen in the near future? What can we expect from the channel Goober Vapes?
I'll try to fit in a live here and there if I can. I did get rid of the page, and the group is in process of deletion. Um, I'll bring it back eventually, but when I do come back, I want to do it under the right reasons.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, and just not in a sense start fresh, but try not to overwhelm myself
Hmm.
when I do, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Totally. You got to do what you got to do, you know? And you can only do this side what you can do, you know? Obviously, as we've already said, you know, real life takes precedence. You know, your family, and your work and your personal life has to come first. And I know firsthand that if I'm overworked, I don't want to be in front of the camera. I just don't.
Same.
I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And I think that was part of my issue. I had gotten way too overwhelmed trying to keep, 3 channels up and neglecting those, trying to keep a personal life. Now that I'm also trying to lose weight, can I make time to, go to the gym?
Yep.
Plus, the hours I have do not help as
Don't
well.
go to the gym, make videos. I'm kidding, of course.
Live streaming the treadmills, buddy.
Hell yeah, on the elliptical. Get your phone out. You can do it. So then that's good. You're gonna keep the channel up then, and keep those videos available to the public, so you guys can still check out his videos on Goober Vapes YouTube channel. You'll still be able to catch those videos there on replay.
Instagram, the Twitter will stay up. I've been posting, my workout progress on Instagram. Maybe I'll put a video up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to do maybe once a month, just letting everybody know how well I'm doing on that.
Mm-hmm. Tuna, I still believe Goober is Mr. Miyagi's secret love child from the Karate Kid. Okay then. Live stream on a treadmill wouldn't be the first time Goober has been on cam heavy breathing. Check out his first Chatterbait page.
Oh, God.
It's available.
It's available. It's a thing. Check out his Grinder profile too. Just saying. Well, technically you are in the market for a new lady. Or man. Whatever you prefer.
Working on myself.
You're working on yourself. That's a good way to be, man. You got to work on yourself before you can really do anything else and focus on other stuff in life.
Mm-hmm.
if you're not happy with yourself, then you're not going to be happy with other aspects of life.
No, that's my main focus right now. Is focusing on me.
Good.
Center.
Masturbating frantically. Frank, you'll see a lot of Sinner. Sinner is what I refer to as my lovable troll. That's why he has a wrench. Because he has been around since the beginning, and this is how he is. He's a troll, but it's all in fun.
I love trolls,
That's
man.
why I call him the comical troll. We
I
love
love
it.
trolls.
Shane Davies got the Blotto last week. That's awesome, man. If I could afford one, I would grab one, but right now I cannot, sadly. It's how Goobs gets his gains. Shame isn't classified as heavy lifting. What? His penis has been rode hard and put away wet? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I'm so
that
confused by
really
that
makes
comment.
sense.
Do you mean rode as like somebody ridden on a horse? Somebody rode a horse? Because that's spelled R-O-D-E, not
They-
R-O-A-D.
It's Tuna, man.
It's
He
tuna.
loves Gronk, so
Yeah,
he loves
Gronk.
Gronk. First draft pick overall, he'll pick Tom Brady anyway. So Tom Brady in the first round. That's all he's gonna do
Tom
later.
Brady first round, he says.
All he's gonna do later, Tom Brady in the first round. Second round, Andrew Luck.
Are you involved in the fantasy football this season?
Unfortunately, I'm the commissioner, so I can take him out anytime soon.
Nah.
That's awesome. Goob's nickname is Shotgun Goobs. 2 pumps and he's unloaded.
Wow. Thanks, Center.
Okay, when did this turn into a roasting of Goober? I mean,
The more interesting thing is, how did you know?
how did you know?
Yeah, Center. How do you know?
That was that one time in Vegas. 3
One night
years
in
ago.
Vegas? Ooh.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Center.
Well, apparently
Dang.
for Center, it doesn't mean that way.
So, right now, currently, as it sits, with the market the way it is and the products that are already available, what do you guys prefer? Tanks, RDAs, or RTAs? By tanks, I mean stock coil. Obviously. Maybe not obviously.
That's a hard one because I like them both.
What, RTAs
There's
and
really
stock
depend-
coils?
Depends on the tank, I would say, for me.
Yeah.
Like the FP, I love that one. I still need to try the Kelpie. Keep forgetting to. So I really want to try that one, but I love the RDA. Like the recoil Rebel,
Mm-hmm.
that's usually always on a setup.
Yeah. I hear you, bro.
So I would say RDAs. I mean, tanks, if I'm going to go long distance anywhere, then I would say I'd use more of a tank.
Okay.
But every day lately, it's been mostly
Drippers.
RDA.
How about you, Frank? Preference?
Okay.
Or
so,
anything that vapes?
Depends, man. Because usually I'm the guy. I'm the guy that when I'm at home, I only vape mech mods.
Yep.
When I go outside, I usually go by pods, and by pods it's like, let's say, the Orion Q, and then what's the other one? Brain fart. No.
Caliburn?
Yes, I have a Caliburn too, but I don't use it a lot. I forgot.
Oh.
It's one of the subsidiaries of Squid.
Oh, okay.
So that one, I used
Not
to-
BMI, is it?
No, it's not the BMI one.
I want to try that BMI micro.
I'm not that chemo enough. So
Man, I held it. I was out. Do you know Light Designs channel by any chance?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
buddy
I've heard
Gabe,
of it.
he runs Light Designs, and was last weekend, I think. Him and I got together. We went out skating for a bit, and he has one. he has a BMI micro, and he had the stainless steel one, the brushed stainless. Oh man, that thing is tight. I really want to get one of those.
That's what she said.
Oh, that shit was tight. Damn, maybe she did say that. I have no idea. So, Goober, what about your entertainment, interests right now? What do you have for TV shows that you're watching or movies?
Twitch porn. Ladies doing jumping jacks in Twitch TV.
Oh, jeez.
Or that.
I like a lot of action movies. Like we were just watching John Wick 3 before the stream started.
Very nice.
As far as TV shows, most of the ones I watch are kind of on break right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You got Star Trek Discovery, which won't start up probably till January. Clone Wars won't start till roughly January. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on break.
Yes.
Supernatural, I think, is on break as well.
Have you ever seen The Mayans?
I have not seen that one, no.
Oh, dude, they're on Hulu right now. The sad part is I've already binge watched the entire first season, and unfortunately they only have one season out right now. But fortunately enough, the next season is actually starting in like another week or so. What just happened there? Hold on one second, guys. That was my fault. Do it again. Do it again. Join
And I'm back.
again. Yeah, me too. Sorry about that. There we go.
We back.
Yep, we back. There's two of us anyways. Dang it, Chris says Shane Davies. Supernatural, what the fuck? You are a 16-year-old girl who strums to Twilight? Hand in your man card, Goobs. Oh, that's rough.
You should make the title Roasting Goober instead of Goodbye Goober.
All right, yeah. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Where's Goober? Goober's there. Here he is. Can you talk still? Yeah, you can talk. All right, cool. Yeah, I know. Dang it, Chris. Lol. Whoops. I was wondering what happened there for a second. So
Apparently Zoom hates us.
apparently. So we've gotten the idea, Goobs. Maybe we should rename this stream to Goober's Final Roasting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, considering Center's doing all the roasting right now.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's up to you, though. If you don't want a roasting session, it doesn't have to be one. I bet Goober cried when he found out the next series of Supernatural is the last one.
No, I did not cry.
Bet you
Sorry.
were upset about it, though.
I was like, yeah, but they've had a good run. I mean, what, 15? No,
Something like that. They've been around for a while.
15 seasons?
yeah, 15 seasons, so they did pretty good.
Yeah, Supernatural's been going on for a while now, huh?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna beat Grey's Anatomy soon, so...
You're gonna hate me. Never seen it. Never seen Grey's Anatomy.
It's alright.
When Supernatural finishes, Kleenex stock will plummet. Goobs won't need them anymore. Oh, that's rough. So yeah, Goob, he's actually kind of right. You are starting to look like a pop filter again.
I can put a hat on. My hats are right up here.
You don't have to. Pop filter head Goober is what we know best, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what people say. Roberto Donert, thank you very much for joining, man. Rock on.
Roberto, what's up?
So I
Welcome.
did.
Unless it's a balaclava, it won't improve your looks, Goobs. Oh.
Nothing will improve my looks.
Except for maybe,
Paper bag.
oh. I wasn't going there, but okay.
Hey, I did. It's all good.
A car crash might help.
I know. Fucking sinner.
That's awesome. So yeah, Frank, I just want to give you. I know you were on my show once before.
You deleted it though.
Did I? No.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say I don't think I did. Like I explained last time, the show just very relaxed. We talk about whatever, bit of vaping, bit of life, bit of regulation, if that's a thing that needs speaking about. At that point, which obviously all advocacy needs to be spoken about, but I mean like new news stuff that's come out within the past week or so, which actually the only other thing I can think of, and I think it was something we talked about on Wednesday, was the actually no, were you available on Wednesday this week? No, you weren't. No, I was by myself, and we were talking with Morg. I was talking with just Morg, and we had brought up the issue of PMI, Philip Morris International, merging with Altria. And how bad that could end for the industry. It's like, what are your opinions on PMI? Me personally, I find them to be like the number one big tobacco company in the world. Personally,
Because here's the thing though, like on the recent news too, which you should take into account, that Altria has a they have a share on Juul, right?
Yep,
And
35%.
Juul actually wants to break away with all the vaping side of things. They want to break out in the vaping side of things, and how will you now be classify them?
Can't. Still a tobacco product.
You can't classify them under tobacco, even if, let's say, for example, they're already with big tobacco though, but you can't classify them into like the tobacco,
But
cessation.
they have to in the United States. Everything that is related to nicotine is considered a tobacco product.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like
It shouldn't be.
they shouldn't be though. But what about, let's say, for example, the recent news about people vaping on THCs?
All the black market cardos.
Yes, those ones. It's like, and not only black market cardos, by the way, they're being made by the so-called experts, also known as kids.
Also known as kids.
So people who have generally, I would say, no knowledge at all of how a vaping device would work specifically. That being said, it's not just like going downhill for us as of the moment, but the thing is, people don't realize that vaping THC is different from vaping nicotine, which I'm going slightly blurry here with my camera. I don't know why, but it's two totally different things, and people don't usually realize this. But like, for let's say example, you go into a car accident and you own, let's say, for example, a certain brand of a car. You don't sue the car company, do you?
No. No, you sue the person that was in the accident.
That being said, it's just like, what? That all the attention is being put into vaping right now, and it's under fire. So,
It's not under fire. It's like they're wanting to crash it down. So, I mean, just with the whole THC thing, it was on my headlines just for Utah here.
And you can see how they titled it too. They classified it generally as vaping did this. And that's the worst part, is that they classified it as just strictly vaping. That's a very broad kind of term, Like, yeah, it's vaping, but that's not vaping. You know what I mean? if that makes any sense at all.
It does. And Shane Davis also said that a lot of the general public wouldn't even know what THC is. They only hear vaping's bad, unfortunately.
Exactly.
That's because, like, if you see the news all the time, it's like vaping's bad, blah blah blah. But when you run it down into the whole article, they'd say that tetrahydrocannabinol,
Hmm.
which I'm surprised I could pronounce, by the way, is like they bury it on the body of the whole news itself. So people get misled by vaping's bad. Because let's be honest here, like this generation of like news writers are actually really good in twisting the truth.
Yeah.
And people who just like be reading headlines. So let's say for example, people say that, oh yeah, vaping's cancerous for you, and then go back and reading the whole article. It's like this kids or teenagers who are vaping tetrahydrocannabinol uh, are getting cancerous devices, or not cancerous devices, like they can't breathe properly, or
Right.
they started to inhibit asthma symptoms. Hi, ID Voca, by the
Respiratory
way.
issues. Yeah.
So like it's just like you don't know now what to believe. So especially like fake news articles, not even fake news, it's like mistreated truths, to be honest. So
Hmm.
You know,
Yep.
like just here in Utah, because I finally found the article here.
mm,
21 suspected cases of vaping related illnesses reported, and a number expected to grow by the end of the week.
mm-hmm.
Just here in Utah.
Mm.
And you should also count in Illinois, which is recently have been or not been, but like been on the spotlight for all this vaping with THCs. And maybe it's good to move to Delaware because we don't hear any issues in Delaware.
Again, like who was it that I heard say it last night? There's like 2 people that live in Delaware, right? I don't know anybody that lives in Delaware.
Yeah, maybe we should move to Delaware.
Maybe we should. Maybe it'd be a whole lot quieter there.
The only thing I heard from Delaware is from My Hero Academia, which is you know I'm a weed, by the way, so just so you know.
Just so you know, ID Voca, welcome to the stream, man. Excuse me, I just
Welcome.
had a bit of a burp there from my ginger ale.
You don't live in Delaware, you die in Delaware.
That's it, man. Um, Australian media in the last week's giving us a hard time. That's not good, Shane Davies. Um, it's so hard because they, like you said, they only hear like the negative aspects of things, and it's hard to believe anything. It's hard to take anything at face value. And vaping, the misinformation that people have gotten isn't really, like you said, it's not really misinformation. It's just omittance of other information that is still
Mhm.
pertinent.
Or they bury it in the body of itself.
Exactly. Like they try and, hey, gents, sorry, I don't live in Delaware either. Wolf bite.
Mm-hmm.
um, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like they know the studies here in the U.S. They know the studies. They've seen the studies. They've seen all the reports. They don't care because it doesn't. If it's going to negatively impact their revenue, they don't want it around.
Mm-hmm.
And so what they do is they take the negative aspects or what they can twist to make it look negative, and they'll pull those out of these articles and these studies, and they'll publicize those, but they won't say anything about the rest of the articles.
Yep.
You know, Void Games, what's going on? Are you a goofy goober?
Always. I'm always goofy.
Always. Of course you are.
I Voca, sorry, I don't live in Delaware either.
Oh shit.
1 second.
But yeah, I mean, I think that the Philip Morris Altria merger would spell bad things all around. I know it's well documented that um, PMI has the connections that Altria wants, and that's a big reason for the merger. Is that this will open up marketing abilities to a lot of other products to the United States, but what products are they really going to make available? Like, for example,
true.
the ICOS system has only recently, very recently, been approved for sale in the U.S. market,
Yep.
but they didn't have the reach for that. So with this merger, they're going to be able to do that.
But one thing I wanted to bring up though is, have you noticed it got approved after Gottlieb left?
What, the ICOS? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. According to the article I was reading about this merger, it went through a 2-year PMTA test, which I don't know how accurate that information really is, but Frank keeps going in and out. Hello, Curly
My
Chew.
camera.
Oh, your camera's cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got some dangle clacks going on in the house. That's okay. So, yeah, I would like to see. I think we'd all like to see. Not I think. I know we'd all like to see more of the accurate, positive information released to the public. But as far as whether we're gonna actually see that, I'm not very optimistic about that. I would love to see it happen, but I'm not optimistic that it ever will. So, yeah, do you guys have any questions in chat for Goober, other than are you a goofy goober, which he already answered? If you guys have any questions for Goober, myself, or Mr. Frank, go ahead and put those in chat. Definitely will get to your questions. So, Goober, is there that you have no idea, like, when you're going to be coming back, huh?
It could be a few months to longer. It really all depends on kind of what happens, especially with my mom.
Yeah.
Her surgery just got approved by the insurance, so she's just waiting for the doctor to schedule it.
Right on, man. Well, like I said earlier,
And she's already high risk for a stroke, so when they go into her surgery, I believe it's even higher.
Oh.
That it'll happen during
the operation.
Yeah.
That's not good, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I hope that the procedure goes very, very well. I hope she recovers quickly. And I hope that's one less thing that you have to worry about and stress out over. And I know it can be very stressful when your parents are having medical issues. It's been very hard for me. My father having multiple smaller strokes and then having to go through physical therapy and relearn motor skills and whatnot. And so I know what it's like having to know that you've got a family member that's going through a rough time and you want to be there to help them. And I know the stress that it causes on the rest of your life too, on the outside.
Yeah, I told my manager, I'm like, it's going to be probably a last minute, but I won't be here on that day because my mind seriously won't be at work.
Won't be here, yeah. So you're going to go to the hospital with your mom when she goes, or?
I will try my best to get out to California, but chances are I'll probably have to be waiting for updates from my stepfather.
So you'll be waiting by the phone for a while. I got you, bro. I got you. Well, as you know, we're practically family, so if you ever need anything, if you need somebody to talk to, you know where to go. You know where I'm at. Just get a hold of me, man. You know how it is.
I know. And that's going to be a really rough day because I'll be wanting to know, like, what's going on.
Oh, yes, we did, Curly. We did talk about that. how do you feel about the recent black market vape THC stories with people being hospitalized? I think it's bad. It's bad because they classified it all as vaping, and when I hear the term vaping, I think nicotine e-liquid, and
Mm-hmm.
I do think of THC cartridges, but that's a whole different aspect of vaping, and they classified it all together, and for
Yep.
that reason I think it paints a very bad picture for us as
It
actual
does.
vapors. um, it's not very good at all. um,
Because for me, it's
it's going to
what
scare people. It's a scare
5 years
tactic.
vaping, and I haven't had any lung problems. No collapsed lung. No nothing.
No, no popcorn lung.
No,
Knock
what
on wood.
long?
No
What's
wet
that?
lung either.
No wet lung. Yeah. Yep. But that's about how I feel on it there, Curly Chew. I think it's a pretty that
You know,
go ahead, Goobs.
sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say that's a point that I think a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people in the vape industry and community agree with, is that that's just not good, and for the same reasons that I just mentioned. I think.
And I'll play a little devil's advocate here. Say it is in a sense because of vaping, hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
What, there's millions of us vapors out there in the U.S. alone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So a million compared to what? Say 200 people have this condition where they either severely allergic to it or have a negative reaction to it. I mean, it really depends on the individual.
It does.
Do
And
they have pre-existing conditions?
it also depends on your sample size, especially if you're doing like a good quote unquote study. Because like look at the sample size that it is represented. So let's say for example, people in Illinois, like if let's say for example it's just like 40 people, or let's say for example 50 people. I'm not saying that we disregard the 40, but like we need more than 40 people to justify that this is terrible. Because a lot of the times it's like you when you do case studies, you cannot pick and choose what the results are, or you cannot pick and choose what factors you get into the study. It should be like pretty much all the same factors, just different individuals. That being said, it's just like a new it's like a new habit of the news, right? That head the headline poppers are always the best ones.
Mm,
And not just that, but like let's say a study shows, like, okay, where's the study? Like how was it conducted?
right.
People don't actually discuss how it was represented and how it was conducted in the first place. So you can't say that a study was conducted without sharing, okay, how how did you do it? Where did you do it? And what are the methods that you use? That would be
Right.
justifiable to me if, let's say for example, you come up with all those shenanigans that people are talking about. But until you can, I won't believe it. I'll be
Right.
honest with you.
Right.
I'm not saying that 1 million people needs to have it. I'm
No.
just saying a good sample size and an appropriate study
Yeah,
needs to be
you need
shown
a
out there.
good, solid, broad spectrum control group to perform
Yeah.
a valid study. It's not that it produces a valid study, but it's a lot more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
When you do it on a broad spectrum, you do it on a large number control group, that gives you a better feel for the population as a percentage. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I think they're too quick to judge that vaping is the result of it.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. I mean, it was proven that they were using these THC cartomizers. So, in that being said, they were for vaping. That was their intent. That was their purpose, was to be vaped. And yes, I do consider THC cartomizers vaping, but I like I said, I just it can't be combined with the term like overall vaping. It can't all encompass by that one term. And that's what a lot of people are going to jump to. They're not going to differentiate between, okay, they were vaping THC cartridges that were, not sold by a licensed manufacturer. They they encompass it all together. So everything that you and I use to vape our nicotine, they're going to consider part of the problem that caused this, and that's just not good. Just not good.
Yeah, and even let's say for example CDC for the longest time, it's like they've been silent and they're actually saying, "Oh, I think I'm supposed to avoid vaping because that must be dangerous." Okay, so what's a good safer alternative to get my nicotine? Should I
Mm.
get the more product again, or should I get the Philip Morris product again? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's it's like people or federal investigators too think that it's black market vaping products, and even people vaping on spice, like
Spice. Oh,
they add spice related products.
K2 or some of that other crap. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and here's the thing now, like, okay, let's say for example US begins, just for an example again, US begins this nationwide flavor ban, and people expect to be on black market. Like there's no appropriate like safety net for a black market now since there's no regulation. So how will you deal with that?
Exactly.
There'll
So,
just be more problems.
And like Curly Chew
exactly.
said, by black market, unregulated anything, how do they expect to safeguard the consumer?
Mhm.
That's exactly it. And I can't say it better than that. When you buy black market, you have no idea how that stuff was made or where it was made or what's in it. You have no clue. So you're taking a risk. You're gambling with life when you buy something like that off the black market.
Yep.
You know?
Even other countries now, it's like, let's say for example India, it's like they allowed the ban of e-cigarettes while allowing the sale of cigarettes,
Yeah.
which does not seem to be justified at all because we've already established it that it's a safer alternative. So, you know,
Yeah. Absolutely. Um,
probability of bias.
but he does make a good point though. It's you can't be safe buying things off the black market. You can't guarantee safety. Rather, some things you might buy black market and they might be fine. Other
Hmm.
things you might buy black market and they might, as this case in point, kill you, but or at
Yeah.
least put you in the hospital.
Hmm.
You know, I would never take that risk. If it vaping died tomorrow, if the FDA turned around tomorrow and said, nope, no more vaping, no more vapor products on the market, no more industry at all, you guys cannot vape 100% across the nation, done, federal law. If they were to turn
Hmm.
around and say that tomorrow, I'd still vape, but I wouldn't be doing it black market. I'd be getting things like my juice. I'd be getting my VGPG online. I'd be DIYing all my own stuff. I'd be building my
Yep.
own coils, and I'd be good to go. You know, that's just the way it is. But
Hmm.
I wouldn't be going black market for anything. I'd learn how to make it myself, so I knew exactly what was going into what it was I was putting inside my own body.
Very true.
You can't exactly complain that your coke and meth dealer has sold you bad gear. You really can't. There's no returns on black market product. It's one of
Yeah.
those uh, one of those things that it's a all sales are final. You walk away, you may not see him again. Um,
Yep.
so it's a risk. It's a chance you take. Um, did you have any topics that have come up recently that we can discuss there, Frank?
I mean, aside from that, um, nothing really.
Nothing really.
Aside from the Fantasy Football League on Stanisius channel later, that you should, yeah,
Oh, is it
guys
gonna be
should
on
visit.
live?
It's gonna be live, by the way, so 10:30 Eastern,
Ooh.
9:30 Central. So you guys can get shit, or you guys can give us,
Check them out.
whatever.
Check them out on Stan Tenacious TX Vapes YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Go sub right now if you're not subbed already.
Tom Brady on the first round for Chris
Yep.
Evanstorm.
Tuna.
So
Tuna. You better get in there, buddy. Oh man, you're gonna have fun with him this season.
dude, okay. I like Tuna a lot, and I know I've been giving him shit for liking Gronk or liking liking Tom Brady. It it's okay, man. Like I like the guy.
Yeah,
I
he's a
mean,
good dude.
I mean, we know deep inside that he's a Dallas Cowboys fan, so it's fine.
We know deep inside you're a Cowboys fan, Chris. Let's see here. There we go. Who's Tenacious? Ah, Tenacious TX Vapes. That's our good buddy Stan. He's the designer for the Dreamer, the Keen, I believe the Ardent as well, the Notion MTL. Um, what else can we attribute to him? I know there's another project in the works, isn't there?
I can't confirm nor deny.
I can't confirm nor deny. Okay,
Ooh.
that is very secretive. That is cool. I can't wait to see if yes or no. Dak Prescott's better than Tom Brady. Chris Storm. Oh shit. There it is. Oh, Goober Vapes just went out.
No, just hid the camera for a second.
Oh, word up. Right on. Right on. Why, you don't want us to see that beautiful pop filter hair of yours?
No.
Fishing has taken hiatus at the moment. I've been more busy here at the house with coil building and doing some videos and some live streams. So fishing's kind of taking a back seat at the moment. I'm probably going to end up trying to go out tomorrow, I think, at some point. Oh, speaking of tomorrow, I've also got a show to be a guest on, don't I?
You have?
I have. I
And
have
what
indeed.
show is this?
Do you care to do the honors? His show. The Wolf Bite Podcast with Mr. Frank Freaking Wolf, with Mr. Clown Vapes, and TVA, Mike the Vaping Ape.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be a
Hell
good
yeah.
show.
It is going to be a good show. I can't wait, man. I'm super pumped for it. Super pumped.
Hell yeah. Every time we bring a guest on, something fucks up, so it's okay.
Oh, shit. So, what you're saying is you're warning me in advance that there will be dangle clacks.
Mouth hugs. What are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus. Did he say mouth hugs?
Mouth hugs or mouth hugs?
What did you say?
Mouth
about-
hugs or mouth thugs?
Mouth thugs is one way to say it. Mouth hugs is another way to say it. But I don't give those. I think Chris does, though.
Chris is a good one.
I don't know if he's even watching anymore.
Tried and tested. Pornhub.com/Chris Heavenstorm.
Pornhub.com/Chris Sevenstorm.
New channel.
That's it.
Go subscribe to him.
I'd sub to that channel. He's actually a fellow masshole, just like me.
Hmm.
And
Shane Davis, actually, Chris Lethal has been busy on his car work, so yeah.
Oh,
been
yeah,
really
that too. I've been playing a lot of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. That's a reference to that. You guys can see me play that sometimes during the Twitch stream in the mornings. I go live every morning on Twitch, guys. Twitch.tv. Hashtag. Twitch.tv.com/Twitch.tv/Lethal Coils. Let me get that right this time. Wow.
Yeah, and you can now
That was
sub
a mouthful.
Was. I stuttered over my words there a bit. That's what she
That's what she
said.
said.
Oh, I stumbled there a little bit. Oh, jeez. So, you said you use a lot of mechs, Frank. What's your favorite right now?
Ooh. I'm not using it as of the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but just because like it's kind of like special, because this one's not purchased by me. It was given to me, so it's like the unicorn
Oh,
with the cosmonaut
is that the
on top
Mr.
of
Just Right one?
it, which is really good.
Oh,
I like the nerd look to it.
oh, that's
That's
so
my
sexy.
favorite. Yeah, and Trevor from Unicorn Inc. is a really good guy, stand-up guy. So, like he's one of the best guys out there. Takes care of his customers. Good customer service, by the way.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, not just that, but yes, Chris is an amateur, and we can call him a backyard mechanic, Jeff.
Also, guys, if we do black out again, do not worry. We will be back. Guys, just go ahead and rejoin the call. I'm gonna jump back in myself if that happens again. I'm not expecting it to, but it could happen. So, yep. Let's just sit and wait. Let's just sit and wait. See if it happens. Um,
Wait for it.
wait for it.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Frank? Have you had any newer or TV interests or movie interests?
Ooh, I don't know if anyone can relate to it. Okay. So I don't have like necessarily like a TV interest. I mean, the shows that I watch are kind of like on break. So The Flash, um, honestly, pretty good one. And I'm sorry, but I do watch Riverdale. But unfortunately, because my sister. As far as series, I'm waiting for October for My Hero Academia season 4. So far, I've been watching Demon Slayer, Vinland Saga. If anyone knows about it, it's a good anime. Be like me, be a weeaboo. Um, yeah, Black Clover is okay. Doctor Stone is okay. So yeah, pretty much
Nice.
those ones.
The Overlord is ID Voca's current favorite 21700 mech. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. How's that Overlord treating you, ID Voca? Maybe I should get one.
And Jeff Esposito, very much so. I classify myself a backyard mechanic. Very, very much.
Yes.
Weeks, FTW, Neko Girls, Drool.
Center's back.
Yep, Sinner's back. Weebs even. Nico Girls, Drool. I don't know what a Nico Girl is.
He doesn't want to confirm or deny he knows about it.
A bush mechanic. That's what they call it there in Australia. Okay.
Correction, he's a bush head mechanic, so
Oh, jeez. Still love you, Jeff. That's all right, man. He says it performs great. Nice switch and fairly priced.
ooh.
I know. I actually did a review of the Legacy. I actually have it packed up, so I'm not digging it back out. I've got to return it to my buddy. But I did a review for the Legacy from Rig Mods. Man, the switch on that thing is really nice. I love it.
Is it?
It's got really thick, nice contact on the inside for your battery. Smooth switch, nice threads, nice smooth threads. It's really nice.
Nice.
Different topic. Pods are slowly being taken over by AIOs. More releases daily. Will this make a dent to the sub-ohm market? There seems to be more MTL products every day, or is this just a new craze? I don't think you're going to see an end to sub-ohm tanks. As far as sales, yeah, AIOs may surpass them, but I don't think people are going to stop making them or the products that you need to use them, like the stock coils and stuff. I don't think that, but I do think that the more and more MTL products becoming more prominent, yeah, I think that's a new kind of trend. What do you think, Frank?
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, there's been a lot of MTL RTAs coming out. I heard something from the grapevine that a big reviewer would be coming out with an MTL RTM himself.
Okay.
And I mean, it's I would say it's the new craze, to be honest. Like all MTL stuff. So recently, I mean, it has surfaced. The surface of vaping now has like the whole new thing where it's like the 18350s and the MTL RTAs have been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. Two, like, I mean, for a good satisfying vape, like I know a lot of people enjoy pod systems, but I also know that most definitely there are still like some pods are out there. Oh yeah, I remember the Orchid. That's what I've been vaping on. So I mean there's a lot of AIO pod systems. But yeah, it's gonna take more, let's say, for the MTLs to break out. Not the pods, because they've already been in the surface, but like the MTL RTAs and the MTL kind of Mac mod. So we'll see. But it's
Yeah.
already been there. It was previously done in the past too. So
Has anybody tried the Expromiser V4 MTL RTA? It's K-Funish vape at less than half the cost. Very nice. Shane Davies says he uses the Orchid.
it is. Orchid is a very flavorful one, especially when you use the mesh coil heads in them.
Yeah.
As far as the X Promiser, I might check that because I mean I am a fan of K funds and I would love to own one day. I just don't think of myself currently that I'm an MTL guy,
Yeah.
but I'll check it out. That most definitely.
You know, people ask, what's your favorite device? A lot. But personally, I don't really have one. Guys, 1 second. We're coming right back. There we go. Look at that. We're back again. What was I saying?
People ask about what your
Yeah,
favorite
people ask
is.
about your favorite mods all the time, and honestly, I can't find one. I like a lot of different mods, and I don't think I could choose a favorite because I like different things about each one. So
Yeah,
it's like it's an unanswerable question for me. You know, uh, if somebody asks me that, generally I'll go with whatever I'm vaping at the moment. Like, because the topside dual, for example, I've been on this for a very long time, especially with that drop dead on top. I can't put it down. It's definitely something that I like using every single day. So, is it one of my favorite mods? Absolutely. Is it my favorite mod? Not exactly. It's just an unanswerable question to me. Do you find that you feel the same? Like, you have all these mods that you really enjoy using, but for different reasons. There's aspects of each one that make them different, but you don't dislike them anymore.
yeah.
You know?
Bec- And I'll tell you honestly right now too. One second. I'm just getting the battery out. And this pod needs to be recharged. But like, okay, like I mean I love tubes, but I think I've switched for like squonks to be honest. But I mean I've been in love with squonks for a long time too. So let's say, for example, like this Vicious and 18650. Like, I mean, I've had it for like 2 months roughly
Yep.
going, and I mean, I'll be honest, like I like it for several reasons because like not just that it looks good, but it feels great in my hand. So that's part of it. But I actually like vaping on single coil RDAs. I find myself like doing that for quite some time. So like they're every not a terrible RDA. It's like it's a pretty good RDA to be honest. And then and I really like this one. This setup is like one of the things that I have in my hands, especially when when I'm gaming. So
Yeah.
I mean I can't say what my favorite device is kind of thing, but I could tell you like what I like about them.
Yeah. Yep. Totally get that. Yep. That's exactly how I feel about a lot of mine. What about you, Goober? Do you have a hard time when somebody asks you what your favorite is, your favorite mod or device? Do you have a hard time being able to answer that question where you find yourself enjoying a variety of different mods equally, but for different
Ye-
reasons? Is so it makes reasons is yeah for different reasons, so it makes it a little harder to be able to pick out a favorite or say that you like one over another. um, but I don't know, would you feel the same way?
I do, because it really depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at home, I'll be using this setup the most. If I feel, say, I have a whole bunch of little juices, or, I want to mix them,
Yep.
that's where this one comes in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, if I want to go on the road, I'll probably use a squonker or a tank. It really depends on what my mood is really for that day.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I've been on the topside single in profile since Christmas. 40T 21700 and a 10 milliliter juice capacity. Can't find anything to beat it. That's
Hell
right,
yeah.
Curly. I love the topside. Ooh,
That's one I haven't tried yet.
the topside. Man, it's worth it. I, like I said, I haven't been able to put mine down since the day I got it, so it's it means a lot to me having a mod that makes me not want to put it down. Makes me very happy.
Yep.
Like, I still enjoy the goat. I just haven't finished cleaning it.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the FP over here. I got my Rage and the other recoil rubble sitting up here.
Now, do you guys series vape too at all, or?
No, like for me, straight tubes, single battery.
Okay.
I mean, I do parallel. Like my Warlock Hammer is a parallel,
Yeah.
so like
Okay.
I like parallel ones.
Okay. Parallel boxes. They're nice. I like parallel boxes myself, as well. Um. Yeah, it is really steaming up here. What's the weather like where you guys are at?
It's
Ooh.
sunny and hot.
Hot.
Let's see here. 92, I think. No, hold on, that was at 3 o'clock.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
yeah, it's 92 right now.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness! You gotta be sweating your butt off.
Mine is 74, so I mean it's
I hate you,
tolerable.
Frank.
I'm in the West Coast though.
Yeah, that's
So
truth.
being like in the California side of things, it's slightly like fair weather. But then again, like it being on the West Coast usually entails that next this day it's sunny, next day it's gonna rain. So
Jeez.
that's the only bad part of it.
It looks like it might start to rain here. I don't know. It could just be getting dark. I'm not sure. probably is just getting dark, but it looks like it could rain. I hope it would rain. It's been very hot.
I'd love the rain.
It's been very hot lately. I could use the rain to cool things down a little bit.
We actually had thunderstorm not that long ago.
Oh, speaking of weather, what do you guys think about this storm coming towards Florida? Should be here by
Dude.
the weekend.
Dude, okay, like recently, so we've been on the Discord group.
Yep.
Emily Blue, who's happened to be in Florida, it's like they're expecting like a Category 4
Yep.
hurricane.
Cat 4 as of
They
yesterday
got
afternoon.
upgraded. Last time I heard it was
No, they
possible-
upgraded last night. It was late yesterday afternoon.
And they're expecting a power outage for at least a week, they say.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man, they're gonna be in a bad way. I hope nothing happens to her. I hope she's safe.
Sorry, I did a little DIY about a few weeks ago, so I'm trying to
Oh, what'd you DIY?
some vanilla.
Vanilla.
This one's a root beer. My like 5 millionth attempt for a root beer float,
Oh, nice.
Mm.
but I'm gonna have to shake it up because it's been steeping. I forgot about it. I opened the cupboard. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Dude, you know what? That's actually a genius idea. Vanilla and root beer, man. That's dope.
It is.
Smells pretty decent.
I've had an
My-
orange cream one quite a while ago. I think it was over a year ago. It was pretty good. But I like my creamies and custards and desserty kind of flavors.
This one's a vanilla eggnog. Sorry.
Ooh,
Ooh. Just in time for the fall.
yeah, that's gonna be a nice one.
Ooh, that does smell good.
I'm jelly now. If it's good, you're gonna have to make some and send it to me.
It's a test run, so
I know. Like I said, if it's good, you're gonna have to make some and send it to me. Ha. Hometown Hero makes a great root beer float. Okay. I'll have to check that one out too, cause I'm down to try a root beer float. I'd definitely be down to try a root beer float. I just hope it doesn't have culotta in it, or if it does, not a lot. Cause like I said, I can't do culotta juices or menthol or mint or anything like that. What's your flavor profile, Frank?
I'm more of the desserty, drinky stuff
Okay.
on those kinds of things. So, I mean, I have fruit every now and then, but like this one, Surf Revive, is one of my favorites, which is like a lime, guava, raspberry drink. Or not raspberry, but like the lime guava drink. Kind
Yeah.
of like, kind of like a Code Blue Mountain Dew, which is okay, or like not a Mountain Dew, but like a Sprite, for it to be close. Yeah, satisfying, sort of satisfying raspberry iced tea, and then on my pods I have like, it's called The Root by Van Gogh, so it's like a really good root beer float. So there's one that's one like drinky, fruity. But I usually lean, and I'll be honest with you, for some reason I lean with the desserty stuff.
That's what I go to. Desserts, Jam Monster. I love Jam Monster.
Yep.
Killer custards, great stuff. There's a lot of great different flavors out there.
Mm-hmm.
That are good for desserts and stuff. And I like a lot of them, but I try a lot of different juices too, simply because, well, doing reviews on juices is something I do, so I have to try a lot of different stuff, even things that are outside of my flavor profile, just to take a look at them. And it's really nice because I get to experience different juices, and I may not like a lot of them, but you never know. You might find one in doing something like this, that in doing a review of it, you may find that there's another juice you didn't think you were ever going to like, but oh man, wow, this one really stands out to me. Take it easy, ID Voca. Big love, man.
Have a good one, Andy Volca.
Have a good one, bud.
Later, Curly Chew as well.
Curly,
Hope to
have a good one. Have a good flight.
Says he hopes to see you back soon. Both have not colada, but the Prohibition line has more of the black licorice taste. I can't do aniseed either. I hate aniseed. Hate black licorice. Oh, with a passion.
What?
I can't stand black licorice. I can't stand the
Andy,
candy,
have
and
a
I
good
can't
one.
stand the juice.
Really, black licorice? You can't do it?
Can't do it. Can't do it. I hate the taste of it.
The, like the black licorice candy, I can't really do it, but like was it Jaeger makes it
Oh
taste just like
no.
it. I love it.
No. Nope. I cannot. Have a good night, Andike Magyar. Big love, brother. Thank you for showing up with us. Yeah, no. Jägermeister, forget it. Cannot do that. Absolutely hate the taste of Jägermeister. Try Hometown Hero, then it's good stuff. Good shit. Good shit. All right. Well, it's almost half past. I was thinking we might run this for another half an hour. Our other guest has not quite appeared yet. I don't know if he's going to show up tonight. I was hoping he would, but they have not gotten back to me yet. So I think we're gonna wrap this up now. Guys, big love to you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome, big welcome, Mr. Frank Wolf, to the show. Looking forward
Big
to
love.
our shows from here on out.
Hell yeah.
Goober, as always, brother, you're the man, dude. You gotta handle you. You gotta deal with life, and I wish you the best in dealing with everything
you.
that you gotta go on.
All the best, brother.
Yeah. And is there anything you guys want to say in closing before we peace out of here?
Tomorrow. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Thanks for having me on. I'll still be around, guys. I mean, I'll still pop in chats and everything. But as far as reviewing wise, my podcast will still be around. It might be sporadic, but I'll try to do one every weekend. I'm actually using a different platform now that's actually free, and it's distributing it across all the different sites. So
Yeah.
that'll be
Nice.
coming around. So thanks for having me on. It's been awesome.
Hell
Great.
yeah. And our show tomorrow, which would be on Clown Vapes channel, by the way, that's 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. That's the Wolf Bite show. So basically, it's a live show talking about advocacy and all the fun jazz around the world. So yeah, see you in there. Because we'll be having Chris Lethal as our guest for next week, or for this week, rather.
And here you go, guys. There's the link to our buddy Clown Vapes YouTube.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to set a reminder for that because I'm bad with remembering.
You know, I'm the same way. I have so many shows that I watch and so many people I follow that I forget show times. And I have to continuously ask other people, what time is your show on again? What time is your show on again? It gets
Yeah.
annoying after a while.
Like I've missed the Stooge Crew for a month now just because of work.
Well, you should tune in again. It's a good time, man. Good
Good
time
show.
over there at the stew. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. It's been a blast having you both with us. You guys can catch me again, like Frank had mentioned, on Clown Vapes channel on the on the Wolf Bite podcast there with Clown Vapes and Mike and our buddy Frank. Everybody, big love. Thank you so much for coming out with us tonight. I know this was a unplanned, unplanned for you guys. You guys weren't really expecting this. Kind of a surprise live this weekend. I wanted to get Goober on. This was about the only time he had available to come on. So big love to Goober for taking time out of his day. And Yeah, guys, as we always wrap up our Lethal's Vapor Lounge Live, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the final words. Remember that no matter how bad your days might get, that you are the master of your own destiny. You're the only one in this world that can pick and choose how positive or negative your days will ever be. So remember to keep that positivity high, keep the smile on your face, and let that negative just brush off your shoulders. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. I've been Lethal Coils. He's been Frank Wolf. And down, well, actually on my screen, he's down below me, is Mr. Goober Vapes. Big love to everybody. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Have a good one, guys.
Until then, peace
yeah.
out, guys.